What is up, everybody? Spatula here, and today I'm bringing you a rant type, just me getting my feelings off my chest, apparently. And not really feelings, but opinions is what I want to get off. And disclaimer, I play like a bitch in this video, because one, I'd never use the MTAR, and two, I'm a bitch, and I couldn't get a gameplay in Hardpoint because I suck, so enjoy this. Actually, I don't play that much of a bitch. You'll like it. You'll enjoy it. Anyway, what I want to talk about today, commentaries is what I want to talk about. Not like really in general, well, and gameplays. I want to talk about them all together. So what I want to talk about is a video I watched 2 days ago, yesterday, whatever. I watched a video on a guy. I usually watch small YouTubers for commentaries because, you know, they're just as good. Literally, a YouTube with 200 subs is just as, well, it can be just as good as a YouTuber with 2 million subs. Like, it's just talking. It's just, do you enjoy the person? Are their gameplays good? Some people locked down, you know, got 2 million subscribers. Some people are low at 200, but their content is still really good. So I watch smaller people usually, not to be a hipster or whatever, but I just watch them. And then I decided, you know, one link went to another, one comment led me somewhere, you know how YouTube works. And I ended up watching a big-ish YouTuber, 300-something K. And I watched an old video from 2010, because that's what I got linked to. And it was complaining about how you have to get good gameplays. I don't understand it. Like, I'm just as confused as you are. He was complaining about how nobody posts gameplays of them going, you know, 20 and 18 or 30 and 25 or anything, you know, average. He was really unhappy about the fact that you have to do really good in order to put a gameplay on YouTube, which is wrong. Obviously, you can put whatever you want on YouTube. If you want to put your freaking 2 and 20 on YouTube because you got 2 kills sitting in a corner, go crazy and do it. But he was really like upset about this because okay. Let's just start at the beginning. As I was watching his video, I decided to write down, because, you know, it was a 10-minute video, so you gotta let out. I decided to write down, you know, the main points he made in his video. So the first point he made was, this is the only point in his video that I agree with. If you were to post a bad gameplay, you could post, like, either live or after, you could post, you know, explaining what you did wrong. Like, rewatching it, well, that's what I do. I'd rewatch it, find out where, you know, I whiffed. You know, if I took this left, I should have went right. If I, you know, ran out of this head glitch too early. If I sprinted out like a dumbass, because that's what I do a lot in Hardpoint. I just run out like a dumbass because I just want the hardpoint. So yeah, like, if you did something wrong like that, you know, wasted your flashes too early, who cares? If you did something wrong, you could explain what you did wrong for you to go, you know, 20 and 15, whatever. Which makes sense to me. Like, that's something I might do in the future. I might post, like, I might play my first game and then just take that game, throw it up, and explain why I did bad, or, you know, why I did good, maybe, if I did good on my first game. But that's actually not a bad idea. That I kind of agree with. But if you're going to do that's only if you're giving, like, tips or whatever. That's if you want to, like, help gamers out. If you're just doing a regular commentary, like, talking about how your day went, or how your Christmas was, or you're going camping next weekend, that should be a gameplay that's good, in my opinion. So his second point was, it's not fun doing good. If you've ever played Call of Duty, you know it's fun doing good. If you going 50-2, you're not like, oh wow, I'm so sick of getting 50-2. Like, oh, I'm so sick of killing everyone and getting all these kill streaks. Never has anyone said that ever. So that's one point I just actually didn't get at all. But again, he has his opinions. I can't change the video. So that I didn't get, because I have fun doing good, and I'm assuming most of you have fun doing good if you do good. And another thing he said, he was talking about how the standards for good gameplays went up from, you know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, which they obviously did. You can't just, you know, with 20 and 10 was really, really good, you know, when Call of Duty games first came out. Because, you know, that's like, wow, at 2.0, you're really good. Like, which makes sense, because it's, you know, first thing that comes out, it's obviously good. But times change. Like, you can't stay, like, if you have, you know, this one really funny joke, and it was funny in 2010, and you tell it again in 2013, and everyone's heard it, is it funny anymore? No, you need to get new material and keep going. That's why, like, I don't understand why he was complaining that times are changing. Like, obviously you have to get better. It's going to get better, and, like, I've seen gameplays of, like, 204 or whatever, crazy-ass gameplays that are way better than this, but obviously I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't get what I'm saying. So, that was one thing I didn't, you know, obviously, like, standards go up. Like, if you're selling, you know, an item for $5 and someone across the street starts selling it for $4, you can't just not change your prices because it's the way you've been doing it all along. You have to, you know, change with the times. You have to do better. If you can't keep up with the competition, you have to drop out, or, you know, be funny or something. If, you know, have people watch your video for the good commentary and an average gameplay. Like, you can still make it. It's just, you know, I didn't understand why I was complaining about, like, times change. They obviously change. You have to get better. And the last point this guy to make was that all good gameplays, well, not all good gameplays, but he said good gameplays are fake. Like, that is such a typical thing to say if you're not good at the game and you can't get the gameplay. So that just, I pretty much just disregarded this one. I'm like, you're annoying, just shut up, you're complaining. And the main thing that I didn't like about this was, this guy that I'm watching isn't even, he's like 1/10 the commentator. Like, literally, he's one of those guys that'll play, like, you know, Happy Wheels or something and scream really loud when something not that entertaining happens. But he's one of those. So I'm like, you're complaining about something that doesn't have anything to do with you at all. Like, why are you talking? And then it's like, you know, going to a store and you're like, wow, that fish smells really bad, but you don't even like fish to begin with. Like, why are you bitching? Just shut up. No one wants to hear it. So that annoyed me. Like, you're going to call it all good gameplays. And, you know, if you see a good gameplay, you can tell if it's fake or not. Like, you can check. Like, if this guy's running around and nobody's shooting at him, like, okay, something's up. If he's, you know, everyone in the lobby's level 1 through 10, obviously something's up. They're all just accounts or his friends or whatever. So, yeah. So, obviously, if it's a gameplay's fake, you can tell. You know what? From what I've seen, most gameplays aren't fake. I've seen a lot of legit ones because you can tell because, like, you know, the person's half dead or I actually know the people. And so I just disregarded that. So what I wanted to do is last was explain my, like, if you're still not convinced that I'm right, which I am because I'm always right, but here's my scenario. If imagine having, like, you know, you love peanut butter and jelly and you have half of, you know, you have peanut butter on your bread in one hand and you have jelly on your, I'm like looking at my hands pretending I have peanut butter and jelly on them. So you have peanut butter on one and jelly on the other. And then someone's like, pick one. Like, you don't want to pick one, obviously. You want both. You love peanut butter and jelly. You want both sandwiches. I mean, you want both sandwiches to make that sandwich. But you only, like, you can't just take one. Which is exactly like, if you're a commentator, you have to be entertaining voice-wise. Or at least people have to want to hear you. You have to have something good to say. You have to flow nicely. You have to, everything. Everything has to be not perfect, but good if you're a commentator. For me, I consider myself like average. Like out of a 1 through 10, I'm about a 5. I've seen people worse that are like, hey guys, welcome to the video. Please like, and I'm going to go 10-4 at the end of this game. Thanks, bye. Like, if I'm better than that, so I'm going to count that guy as like a happy 3. So I'm going to put myself as a 5. So that, you know, 5 out of 10, I'll take it, you know? If you're, you know, lousy commentator, like some of like the real good pros are like really shitty commentators. Like I hate listening to their voices, but I like watching their gameplays. So that's the jelly hand. If you have jelly on your other hand and you want that jelly hand to make your sandwich, the jelly hand would be the actual gameplay. Like obviously if a guy goes 100-0, I don't give a dick what he's saying. I'm gonna watch the shit out of that video because the dude just went 100-0. Like I don't care what you're saying. So that's like what, and if what mainly if you want to get, you know, good is you have to have a balance of both. You can't have a bad gameplay. Gameplay is the most important. You can't have a bad gameplay at all. Like, if your commentary is really good, I get it. Like, you could, like, slide with it. But if you have a good gameplay, it's going to make it 10 times better. Like, no matter what. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care how sexy your voice is. I don't care if you make me take my clothes off. Like, you have to have a good gameplay to go with your good commentary, whatever it is. It's like watching a movie, but only listening to the dialogue. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So that's pretty much... I'm wrapping up my rant right now. That's pretty much the end. Like, I still don't understand why you're complaining. One, if it does have nothing to do with you, and you complain that you have to put up a good fucking thing that people want to watch. Like, you're not gonna put up shit. I didn't get it. I don't get it. I still don't get it. I don't get what you're bitching about. I don't get why you're complaining that fucking times change. People have to be better. Didn't make any sense to me. I will continue to put up good gameplays for everyone watching this. I'm not gonna put up 4 and 3s, but talk really happy so you fucking want to watch it. No, I'm going to put up good gameplays, or I'm not even going to put them on YouTube. Like, there's no point. Whew, okay, so I'm going to wrap this up now. Thank you for watching. The 1,000 subscriber thank you video is coming out soon, so get pumped up for that. I'm going to do a Q&A with my face and mouth, so you guys can watch me talk and see what I look like, even though most of you know what I look like, because I've mentioned my main Twitter on my spatula Twitter. So again, thanks for watching. If you could like this video, that would be cool as fuck. And if you could subscribe, that would be good. But I'm out of here now, so thanks for watching. Peace.